Hello? Hello? Hi, everyone! Hi! How are you all? How are you all doing? Oh, there's an ad. Still, how are you all doing? I hope you're doing good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes, I hope you're all doing amazing. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good myself. Hold up, guys. My desk is a mess right now. Like, whenever I say this, I mean a mess. Anyway, hi everyone! Hi! How are you all doing? How's your days been? How have your days been? No, I never know how to say that. So that's how I'm saying it. How have your days been? Yeah, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, I'm back. Early stream today. I never stream early. So, this is weird. This is very weird. That music is also very loud. Jeez. Jeez Louise. And guys, the music's working today. The music's working today. Woohoo. I think it was Abby Pie. Abby Pie just like cursed me yesterday. I swear. Anyway. Oh. You've been warned, my tongue is blue, and so are my teeth, and so are my lips. So. Hi! Yeah, like. Blue, right. Blue tint. My whole tongue is blue. How fun. You know? How fun. Very fun. Anyway. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hi! Hi! I hope you're all doing amazing and wonderful and spectacular. The baby's in my house. So, if you hear a baby crying, that's why. Guys, ready? I did this on call the other day and someone goes, you should be in like a Coke ad or something. Like a Dr. Pepper ad or something. Sprite. Cause like it's just like so like, you know, hold up. Ready? Wait, I gotta pause the music for this. I gotta pause the music. It's like, ugh, I don't even know, but ew. Cranberry hibiscus. That's not really that good. It's the first time I'm trying that one. I usually have this peach one, and I have 3 of the cans on my desk right now. That's not good. I need to clean my desk. Because I have a cup for my chocolate milk. I have a plate for my lunch, which I just finished eating. And then I have 3 cans of the peach sparkling water. And then I have an empty water bottle that I just put in my drink. And then I have plasticware that I used for nachos yesterday. And I didn't even use them. I don't even know. Oh, and there's hair on my keyboard. How fun. Guys, I cleaned out my brush. You know how like my brush is always dirty? Actually, you probably don't know that. But my brush was like full of red hair. And I finally cleaned it and it just like all came out in like one big chunk. And I was like, oh, what? That's crazy, bro. Like actually, it was a little gross. It was a little gross. Anyway. Don't you guys just like love Twitter? Guys, speaking of loving stuff, I'm gonna start posting on YouTube more often. I actually haven't posted the vlog yet, so don't worry, you didn't miss that. But like YouTube Shorts, I'm gonna start doing YouTube Shorts more often. Every single TikTok that I make is gonna be on my YouTube Shorts, because I've gained over 15 subscribers from this one short that I did. It has 4.5k views. This morning when I woke up, it had 3.4k views. So it's gotten over 1,000 views while I was at school for 4 hours. And a few hours previous, before I went to sleep, I looked at it and it was at 2.6k. So bro, people love me on YouTube. Like, actually, it's crazy. It's crazy. But then my other 2 YouTube shorts, like, hold up. Right. This is the video. 4.5k views. But then this one, like the little trailer for my vlog, 69 views. And then this one, just one of the TikToks that I posted yesterday, 290 views. Like, bro. I don't know if it was because it was my first short or what. Like, okay, within the first day, I gained 3 followers. Or, subscribers. I gained 3 subscribers on YouTube. And then, yesterday, I gained 7 more. And then, today, so that was 10, right? Today, I have gained enough to be over 15. Like, 15 followers. I don't even know how many. Like, math. 5, at least 5 more subscribers. I'm not a YouTuber, guys. Can you tell? I'm not a YouTuber whatsoever. Oh my gosh. I do want to get into YouTube, though. I have wanted to for a while. But, alas, I'm a streamer at heart. But hopefully soon I'll get into it. Fingers crossed. Because it does seem like fun. Or like, not like fun, but like less pressure. Because I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Abby Pie says it's pretty stressful, but like she loves it. But then she also says that she thinks streaming is really stressful. So I'm like, you know what? I don't even know at this point. I don't even know at this point. Anyway, guys, I'm excited. We're reading horror stories today. Ooh, spooky. I have to end stream at 2:45, which means I have about an hour and 10 minutes, or an hour and 15 minutes. So, 2:45. Actually, I probably don't have to end until 3. Yeah, let's say I don't have to end until 3, so I have a while. So we're chilling. Okay. Cheers, guys. And the light's going off. Okay. You know, I should have, like, done this, like, later tonight, but I don't get off work until 8:30, and I'm not gonna come home and work out and shower and stream. No, because I'm working out and showering tonight, so losers. I'll do this one again sometime this month, and I'll do it late at night. I pinky promise. And maybe Phasmophobia this weekend? Maybe. Anyway. Okay. 9 true scary stories that are almost too creepy to believe. Let's go to the first one. The mystery of the Enfield monster. Ooh, okay. This is the picture. Henry McDaniel looks at the torn screen door of his home following his encounter with the Enfield monster. Okay. One night in 1973, the 2 young McDaniel children of Enfield, Illinois, claimed to see a weird creature lurking in their yard and trying to get out in the house. But father, Henry McDaniel, chalked their creepy story up to the active imagination of childhood. However, he changed his mind later that night after being awoken by strange scratching sounds. McDaniel grabbed a flashlight and peered outside his front door. There, between 2 rose bushes, he saw a creature that was almost like a human body, just as his kids had described. It had 3 legs on it, a short body, 2 little short arms, and 2 pink eyes, as big as flashlights. He recounted to a reporter. Oh, that's cool. It's like the actual, like, newspaper. That's awesome. Okay, yeah, news clippings of McDaniel's eyewitness account of the Enfield monster. McDaniel said he fired 4 shots and was sure he hit the creature at least once, causing it to make a hiss, much like a wildcat's, before it ran off toward a railway embankment. McDaniel was stunned when he saw the monstrous beast jump 80 feet in 3 jumps, before quickly running out of sight. The police found scratches on the screen door, as well as footprints in the dirt near McDaniel's home that looked dog-like with 6 toe pads, yet no clue pointed to an unusual creature. McDaniel's sighting made the reading eagle, but it was clear most people didn't believe it was true. It didn't help that a 10-year-old neighbor faked his own eyewitness account of the beast, only to later admit that his testimony was a prank against the McDaniels. Oh. That's creepy. A rendering of the Enfield monster highlighting the glowing red eyes seen by Henry McDaniel. He said that they were pink! Not red, pink! McDaniel reported 2 more sightings of the alleged beast to local cops, but he said they eventually threatened him with jail time because nobody believed what he saw had been real. But McDaniel was adamant and stood behind his scary true story. If they do find it, McDaniel said in an interview, they will find more than one and they won't be from this planet. I can tell you that. After McDaniel's public testimony about the Enfield monster, other eyewitnesses' claims began to surface. Monster hunters swarmed the town and at least 5 men were arrested after firing shots in the area and claiming to have photographed the creature. To this day, no explanation has been uncovered for this small town creepy story. Okay, I think it's true. I'll be so honest. I think all scary stories are true. Because how else do you explain them? Like, obviously, like, you know, like all that stuff. But like, he said his kids saw it first, and his kids told him about it, and then he saw it. And multiple eyewitnesses apparently saw it. Like, apparently there were multiple eyewitnesses. Like, be so for real. That doesn't just happen. Like, that doesn't just happen. Like, yes, not all scary stories are real. If you tell me that you saw a toilet monster, I'm not gonna believe you. What the hell is a toilet monster? Like, I'm not gonna believe you if you tell me that you saw the fucking toilet monster. Because that's not a thing. But if you tell me that you saw this, like, creature that jumped 60 feet in 3 jumps and had pink eyes that were as big as flashlights, like that size. And, like, dog feet and human body, like, hunched over, like, I'm gonna believe you because that sounds kind of realistic. Because, like, there's all these mythologies that people claim are real, so why couldn't that be real? You know? Speaking of be real, has it gone off today? Wait. I don't think so. It has not. It has not. Okay. Anyway, but like, yeah, that's my thing. Yeah, I think it's real. And I don't think that that's that creepy. Like, yeah, obviously, ooh, saw a spooky monster, tore up your front door, like, it was trying to get in your house, ooh. I've heard of creepier. I've encountered creepier. So, I don't know. Anyway, story 2. The creepy stories of people literally being saved by the bell. Oh. I should not have done that. Oopies. Patients suffering from catalepsy were once frequently mistaken for dead and thus buried alive. Damn! See, that has to be true. Okay. The term saved by the bell is an idiom commonly used to describe people who escaped difficult situations thanks to a last-minute solution. But the lighthearted phrase actually may have a true scary story behind it, related to a medical condition known as catalepsy. Catalepsy is a medical condition in which a patient endures an uncontrolled state of muscle rigidity and unresponsiveness. The condition is also often linked to episodes of catatonia. Yeah. Although the disease is widely understood now, in the past it caused sufferers to be mistakenly buried alive. After newspapers reported on these tragic endings, writers like Edgar Allan Poe built similar incidents in his own creepy stories. I love Edgar Allan Poe. Bro. Amazing. This was a design for a safety coffin featuring an above-ground bell that could be rung from the inside. Guessing in case anyone was buried alive. The frequency of catalepsy patients being mistaken for dead people led to a string of quick fix solutions by doctors and gravekeepers. But many of these ideas created new horrors of their own. One well-intentioned yet morbid solution was the creation of waiting mortuaries. Yep. In these hospitals for the dead, the bodies of suddenly catatonic patients were kept under What is happening? were kept under observation. Now, where was I? Oh, for a few days to make sure they were actually dead. Waiting, were well stocked with food, wine, and cigars in the event that a patient woke up. Another more gruesome solution to avoid burying those who were still alive was to perform examinations to test the deadness of the patient. People thought to be dead had their fingers hacked off or endured smoke being literally blown up their butt. The assumption was that if the person didn't wake up, that meant that they were unequivocally dead. Otherwise, the procedure was to revive those who were on the edge of death via tobacco's supposed restorative properties. That's kind of stupid. Like, what the fuck? It's very stupid. A rendering of a person being buried alive by Swedish painter Odd Nerdrum. Oh wow. That's scary. Imagine, like, waking up one day and you're being buried. Like, that, oh, I can't even. Like, waking up one day and then all of a sudden you're in a coffin and, like, you just start, like, banging on the thing and you're like, I'm not dead, guys, I'm not dead. And they're not listening to you. Or, like, waking up and you're already buried. Like, how, oh, I can't, ugh. That'd be so scary. There was only one problem with such tests. Catalepsy prevents patients from feeling pain during their catatonic state, so employing extreme measures proved to be an ineffective method of confirming whether a person was dead or alive. True scary stories of being buried alive also spawned the creation of safety coffins in the 18th and 19th century Europe, especially Victorian England. Enough people were being mistakenly buried alive that coffin makers came up with a number of solutions. These caskets were designed with above-ground horns or bells that a person who found themselves mistakenly buried alive could ring from the inside when they woke up trapped underground. Some of these safety coffins also came equipped with a stash of poison in case the person figured out that they wouldn't be saved. Oh my gosh! Okay. That's morbid. Other models used glass panes that would fog up if the person was still breathing. Some had tubes that gravekeepers would also have to sniff each day to confirm that the body inside was actually decomposing. Other people were simply buried with the keys to their own coffin in their pocket, but the bell models were among the most pervasive. These morbid contraptions were allegedly where the phrase "saved by the bell" came from, according to some. It's unclear whether safety coffins did any good to reduce the number of people who were accidentally buried alive, but the thought of being trapped with no escape for eternity is enough to send a chill down your spine. So can we talk about how she looks like Emma Watson? That person looks like Emma Watson. Anyway. Dude, the fact that that is true, too. Like, that's an actual story, not just like the first one where it was like, oh, scary monster. Like, that is like facts. Like, those are facts on like things that happened. Damn. It's scary. Also, where the fuck is my hair not curling? I'm gonna cry. That was morbid. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm just like flabbergasted right now. Like, actually flabbergasted. And also, even if you were buried with your own keys, like the keys to your own coffin, would that really help? Because you're buried under, like, let's see, it's about, so you dig a grave 6 feet below, and then you put the coffin in there, because the coffin's about a foot, 2 feet, like, something like that. So you're, like, what, 4 feet below the surface? You're under 4 feet of dirt. Like, you wouldn't be able to get out. You'd suffocate. What the hell? That's not, Okay, next story. The unexplained numbers stations. Radio listeners around the world would have been puzzled by mysterious broadcasts emanating from so-called numbers stations. At the height of the Cold War, when radio was still a top medium for disseminating news and information, many listeners accidentally stumbled into some rather unnerving programming. These creepy broadcasts would typically begin with a strange melody or several beeps, and were followed by a voice of a woman or a child reciting seemingly random numbers. These transmissions played routinely and lasted for several minutes on frequencies that listeners dubbed numbers stations. The discovery of these strange numbers stations quickly gained attention among those who were unfortunate to find themselves listening to these mysterious broadcasts. The phenomenon also spawned a fringe group of radio listeners dedicated to solving the mystery of who was sending these broadcasts and why. Each numbers station they discovered was given a name depending on the nature of its broadcast. Among the most well-known were the Nancy Adams Susan, the Gong Station, and the Lincolnshire Poacher. I don't know how to say that. They were all uniquely bizarre in their own way, spurring a number of creepy stories about who could possibly be behind them. It wasn't until the 1980s that amateur sleuths, tracking these number stations, hypothesized that the mysterious broadcasts were actually coded messages used in espionage operations across the globe. The idea has been supported by figures like Rupert Allison, an author who specializes in espionage and writes under the pen name Nigel West. Wait, we can listen to it. Wait, I want to listen to it. Wait. Pause the music. Wait. Okay, wait. That's creepy, bro. Imagine just like peacefully going along, listening to your music, and then all of a sudden you hear that. No way. Nobody has found a more convenient and expedient way of communicating with an agent, Allison said. Their sole purpose is for intelligent agencies to communicate with their agents in denied areas, a territory where it is difficult to use a consensual form of communications. Remarkably, these short waves of alleged coded messages can still be found on the radio today, so long as one is diligent enough to search for them. Espionage tactics may seem like the most plausible explanation for these ghostly signals, but the true intent of some of these number stations have never been cracked. One station, known as the Buzzer, has been sending out mysterious broadcasts since the Cold War. Features 2 buzzes at the top of every hour, followed by a monotonous drone between every 21st and 23rd minute during daylight hours. A voice follows, reading a string of numbers, words, or names in Russian, like Anna, Nikolai, Ivan, Tatiana. I'm so smart, guys. In Roman. It was initially believed that the broadcast was set up by Soviet authorities, but after the collapse of the Soviet Union, the strange radio broadcast only became more active. To this day, nobody knows who started it, what is about, or why it continues. The true scary story of the number station goes on. That's not scary, but it's creepy. It's creepy. Okay, I don't know if I can read this one on stream. It's about a haunted mansion, pretty much. Yeah, I can't read this on stream. Next. I click the next button. The terror of Operation Wandering Soul. U.S. troops in Vietnam would blast ghost sounds on loudspeakers as they fought their way through the jungle. Okay. If there's anything more effective than physical weapons to defeat enemy soldiers in war, it's psychological terror. That's just what U.S. troops employed during their invasion in the Vietnam War. The Vietnamese culture giving a proper burial to a loved one in their birthplace ensures that their contentment in the afterlife. If not, it's believed the deceased soul will wander aimlessly as it tries to find its way home. Oh, that's sad. U.S. forces in the Vietnam War were aware of this belief and took advantage of it to cause terror, knowing that the Vietnamese people were worried many of their soldiers would die far from home and unable to be properly buried. U.S. forces employed a freaky psychological scare tactic known as Operation Wandering Soul. Oh, that's not good. Look, okay. I don't want these, actual, stories. I want, you know. Okay, there's these two. Okay. I have to crop this more. Wait. Okay. Okay. Number 1. Help me. A few years ago, my boss went on holiday for a couple weeks to Spain. Midway through the holiday, he got a phone call from the police informing him that his sister had passed away in a fire in her flat. So he rushes back home early, deals with the police and the passing and everything. My employers told him to take some time off to grieve, which he duly did. When he came back to work Monday morning, a few weeks later, we invited him into our coffee room to talk and offer him our sympathies and support. About half an hour later, he excuses himself to start work. He walks into his office, sits down at his desk, turns on his computer, and checks to see if there are any answer phone messages. And the first message that plays is his sister screaming down the phone, help me, I'm trapped, I can't breathe." Still sends a chill down my spine to think about it. As you can imagine, he was pretty traumatized. Oh, that's so sad. That's sad, dude. Okay, number 2, the voice. My grandfather told me the story about how one time he was sitting in a chair in the front of the house when he heard that his wife repeatedly called him from inside the house. The thing is, my grandmother passed away a few years before that, but he told me the voice was so pressing that he actually got up to look inside the house. As soon as he got inside, he heard a loud crash behind him, and turned around to see that the chair he had been sitting in moments ago had been crushed by the cast iron gutter that fell on it. If he didn't come inside the house, he would have probably been seriously injured. Every time I think about it, sends chills down my spine. That's a skinwalker. That's a skinwalker. Without a doubt, that was a skinwalker. The skinwalker knew that people don't respond, and so... Wow. I've never heard of a skinwalker, like, actually, like, being aggressive like that. Like, I've heard of skinwalkers, like, banging on doors and everything, and, like, windows and, like, shattering things, but I've never heard of, like, something that you were doing being crushed. Like, damn. But yeah, that's a skinwalker, 10 million %. Without a doubt, that's a skinwalker. Okay. Car at the red light. Driving home with a buddy from the high school summer job at the local amusement park. It's about 3 in the morning. There was no traffic at all. Get stuck at a red light that never ends while we were waiting. And while we were waiting, another car pulls up to us. Big black hearse, in immaculate condition, with a clown in the driver's seat, with full makeup and costume on. He never moved. Didn't look at us, nothing, just stared straight ahead the whole time. I mean, if you think about that, maybe he was coming home from work too, and not every single person goes whenever they're driving. Like, I don't do that. I, like, literally just, like, and wait for the light to turn green. Like, bro. Anyway. Number 4. I just need a haircut. I was an RA in a dorm for 2 years in college. A girl who had been having stress issues finally snapped. She was found by someone in a dark stairwell. I was in an older dorm circa 1887, so there were plenty of nooks and crannies. By the time she was found, she had already torn out over half her hair and had eaten it. She just kept on saying, "I just need a haircut," in a perfectly normal voice. It took 6 of us and the police sedating her to finally get her strapped into an ambulance gurney. To this day, I can't forget how powerful she was. She couldn't have weighed over 120 pounds, yet had this sort of superhuman ability to rip her arms away, to tear out another clump of hair and stuff it into her mouth, with all a perfectly straight face. All with a perfectly straight face. Oh, that poor girl. Dude. Apocalypse is coming. I 10 million % believe that. Okay. In September 2014, a Utah boy discovered his parents and 3 brothers deceased after arriving home. The Salt Lake Tribune reported finding a to-do list in the house, which included tasks like feed the pets and find someone to watch the house written on it. The found list gave the impression that the parents were preparing to go on vacation. However, there was no warning that they would do this, and no explanation. After autopsies, it was revealed that the 5 family members consumed a lethal concoction of drugs that September day. However, why and how the parents kids consumed the drugs remained a mystery. Sometime later, police revealed more terrifying information on the case. According to family members' statements, the parents' motivations included believing that the world's end was near, and frequently spoke of leaving this world. Apparently scared of the apocalypse, the parents poisoned the kids and themselves. And then this comment says, "Why would you leave one son behind?" Dude, that's so real. Why? Why not wait till everyone was home and then poison everyone? Like, why? Like, why do it in the first place? But like, why leave the one kid? Anyway. Oh my gosh, this is a long one. Okay. This one is called The Perfect Crime. Y'all can only see a little bit of this one. Well, I'll move it down later. On November 10th, 1923, Nathan Leopold committed to travel 6 hours from Chicago to the University of Michigan. Wait, is that where I've gotten things from? Oh no, that's Mississippi. Never mind. Never mind. University of Michigan. Accompanied by his friend and lover, Richard Loeb, they intended to break into Loeb's former fraternity, but all they had taken was a typewriter, a few watches, some pen knives, and around $80 in loose change. Leopold was agitated on the way back to Chicago because the robbery had been a big effort for a small payoff. When Leopold finally stopped complaining, Loeb, that's weird, continued to travel. Began to discuss his idea of committing the perfect crime. While they continued to travel through the country's roads towards Chicago, they broke into several homes and started a few fires, but none of their crimes had been published in the media. Loeb desired to commit a crime that would create a huge buzz: abduction of a child. In a video game! I don't think I can read this. After plotting their plan through the winter, in May, they a child, and they knew had a wealthy father who would pay the ransom. Following they beat the boy's skull with a chisel, jammed a rag down his throat, and disposed of the body. When the two returned to the city, Leopold dropped the ransom letter into a postbox. However, their plan to execute the perfect crime failed. In a video game. The following day, a passerby spotted the child's lifeless body, and soon the police traced Leopold by finding the eyeglasses he dropped near the body. On May 31st, 10 days after the homicide, both young men came clean and revealed to the state's attorney how they had slayed Bobby Franks. Nathan Leopold confessed that they had killed Bobby only for the thrill of it. At the time of the murder in a video game, Richard Loeb and Nathan Leopold were 18 and 19 years old. They were sentenced to 99 years in prison. Whoa. So I need to check these before I read them, because that's not okay. That's not okay. Can't read that one. Okay, I can read this one. Okay, wait. Number 8. Cell phone stalker. In 2007, ABC News reported on a series of ominously precise grave threats made to different families via cell phones. The families claimed that the calls, which threatened to slay their children, pets, and grandparents, came in any time at night. According to one family, the callers seemed to know when the kids left for school and when they were home alone. Families also received voicemails with recordings of their private conversations. According to the victims, the caller was aware of their activities and what they were wearing. The family of Courtney Curry Kendall, I don't know how to say that, 16, said that her cell phone started sending text messages to her friends by itself in February, which is when the family's problems began. The something Kendall family also reported a caller having a scratchy voice and threatening to... Whoa! which continued for months. Another victim reported receiving a call from an unknown caller saying they preferred lemons when the woman was slicing limes in her kitchen. The police couldn't find the perpetrators. That is creepy. That is creepy. Haunted Elsa doll? Stop, wait, I'm so down to read this. Wait. I'm gonna add a little bit so that way I can... Okay. There's still more under that, though, by the way. The creepy, old-fashioned porcelain doll with a Victorian appearance, red lips, rosy cheeks, and blue eyes referring to Annabelle may come to mind when one thinks of a haunted doll. However, it's unlikely that anyone still keeps one in their house, unless that house is Warren's Occult Museum in Monroe. I want to go there, by the way, and make a video. Connecticut. However, these dolls are not the only ones getting possessed. Disney's Frozen Elsa doll, given as a Christmas gift 2013 in the Houston region, made headlines when it appeared to start acting paranormal. For years, the doll was working as it was technically supposed to, reciting phrases from the movie and singing Let It Go when a button was pressed. In 2015, it started randomly alternating between English and Spanish languages. The woman who purchased the doll claimed that even with its switch off, the doll would start speaking and singing randomly. In December 2019, the family chose to get rid of the Elsa doll. Despite tossing it in the garbage, the family eventually discovered it hidden inside a bench in their living room weeks later. Following the discovery, Elsa started to speak and sing solely in Spanish, soon after which the family made another attempt to scrap the Elsa doll. The doll was double bagged and put at the bottom of the garbage can, which was soon picked up by waste collectors. The family left for a trip sometime later, but when they were back, the haunted doll was waiting in their backyard. In their last attempt, the family sent Elsa through the mail to a Minnesotan family friend, who fastened the possessed doll to the front bumper of his truck. According to the woman's most recent update in October 2020, the doll hasn't returned to Houston yet. That's creepy. That's, I feel like, either a prank or, like, actual, like, that's real. Huh. I'm alone, but, I think that's very good writing. I don't think you should be asking Twitch streamers that, though. Like, I don't think you should be putting that in a Twitch stream. Like, in a streamer's chat. But that is very good writing. Very nice, very nice. Anyway, hi. Yeah, that's really deep. But, like, that's cool. That's cool. Thank you, of course. Yeah, as a writer myself, written multiple stories and poems and songs. That's really cool. It's awesome. But yeah, I don't think you should be putting that in Twitch chats. Just for future reference, because that could get you banned or timed out or anything. Like, you don't want that. So. Okay. Back to the stories. Number 11, Anonymous Caller. Okay. I had to just, like, glance through it to make sure there's, like, nothing super bad. Okay. Around 1980, a single mother of a toddler, Dorothy Jane Scott, started getting threatening phone calls at work. She paid the calls little attention until one night when the ominous voice on the other end of the line instructed her to look outside. On her car's windscreen was a single withered rose. The stalker would alternate between declaring his love for her and making threats of physical harm. The caller's voice sounded familiar, but Dorothy couldn't place who it was. She never got to find out. At a staff meeting, Dorothy noticed that one of her co-workers appeared unwell. She and another co-worker took the man to a neighboring hospital. Dorothy went outside to the parking lot while her two co-workers waited for the prescription to be filled. She wasn't seen again after that. According to her co-worker's testimony, they went outside to meet her in the parking lot after she didn't return. They suspected a problem had occurred with her son when they spotted her car rushing away as soon as they left the building. Neither her son nor anyone else ever saw or heard from Dorothy again. Her buried remains were discovered at a construction site 4 years later. The discovery of a collection of dog bones next to her remains added even more confusion to the case. No one has ever been found guilty or detained on suspicion. The caller has never been located. Damn! Like that? Damn. Oh, we're not reading that one. Okay. Let's do this one. Okay. Okay. The coroner. I used to work in a hospital in the IT department, and we did a number of overnight rollouts, as well as on-call work/response when issues occurred overnight. Many weird things happened or appeared to happen. The thing that struck me as oddest was when I saw the coroner running at full speed down the corridor, in the opposite direction towards the morgue. This guy, an older guy in his 50s or so, was going at full speed. I had never seen him above an ample before, but this time he was really going for it. As he got close to me, he yelled, "Out of the way, I got another live one." I'm not sure what's more disturbing, the fact that he was dealing with what I could only assume was a deceased body that now appeared to be alive, or the fact that he said another. That is unsettling, actually. The fact that he said another. That is unsettling. Wow, I can't even read these. Okay, let's try to read this one. America's Unknown Child. In February 1957, in Philadelphia, a college student discovered a young boy's remains in the woods and called the police to report his horrifying find. Visibly severely beaten, the boy was found unresponsive inside an old bassinet box. No one knew who the young victim was. Numerous people came forward with information about the crime, still the police could not verify any of their claims, and many theories were dismissed. However, the media and police have shown much interest in two theories. Each one has been thoroughly examined. In February 2002, a woman known as Martha brought forward one of the main case theories. Martha asserted that the boy named Jonathan was bought from his biological parents in the summer of 1954 by her violent mother. She claimed that the boy experienced physical and carnal torture inside the home. Martha knew of information that had not been made public, raising the police's attention to her statement. The woman claimed that the young boy had baked beans just before being battered to demise, supporting the autopsy findings. She also said that he had been showered just before he passed away, which was consistent with the coroner's discovery of water-pruned fingertips. Although Martha's testimony appeared consistent with the evidence, her extensive history of mental illness rendered her an unreliable witness. The case stays unsolved and open to this date. The boy remains unidentified, and his grave in Philadelphia at Ivy Hill Cemetery is a large headstone bearing the words, "America's Unknown Child." Interesting. The Unicorn's Secret? Surely we read this one. Wait. Okay. Wait. No. Okay. That's good. Okay. The Unicorn Secret. In his adolescence, Ira Einhorn gave himself the Monkier the Unicorn, his German last name translated into English. When he slayed his ex-girlfriend, Holly Maddox, Einhorn was an environmentalist and supporter of the anti-war movement. After leaving Einhorn's Philadelphia residence in early September 1977 to collect her belongings, Maddox vanished. When authorities questioned Maddie's ex-boyfriend about her whereabouts a few weeks after the disappearance, he said she had disappeared en route to the local co-op. 18 months later, the police discovered Maddie's partially mummified body in a trunk in Einhorn's closet after neighbors complained to the authorities about a foul stench. Einhorn fled to Europe a few days before he was set to go on trial, as he had previously been arraigned. Einhorn was tried, found guilty, and a sentence in absentia. Despite this, Einhorn spent 23 years in France and even got married while deftly avoiding extraction in 2002. The American government was able to repatriate him and reconvict him. Defending himself, he stated that the CIA had slayed his ex-girlfriend and had set him up. Einhorn was convicted and served a life sentence without the chance of parole until he passed away in prison in 2020. Wow. That's crazy. Guys, I think I'm done reading stories. My brain isn't working anymore, and so I'm like, it's not working. Guys, it's not working. Yeah, so I'm done reading stories, but I'll stay live. I'll stay live just for you guys. Just for you guys. Anyway. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I have to pick my brother up in an hour. The loser has to stay at school until 3:30. Sucks to be him, am I right? Anyway, guys, I finished my book today. Finished my book. Which means I'm on the last one, the last book of the series. And then I start the second series. For the second series, I'm giving myself 10 days to finish each one. 10 days to finish each book. So that's a week and 2 days. Or a week and 3 days. And then, starting this book, and I'm giving myself until the Percy Jackson show comes out, which... it's actually not that long. 76 days until the show comes out. So if I do 10 days for the 5 books, let's see. If I finish this book in 6 days. Calculator. Okay, so 76 minus 6. Or like, it's probably going to be less than 6 days, but, and then minus 10 times 5. Ooh, so I have 20 days to finish this book. I think that'll be okay. So that means I have like 20 extra days. So should I give myself 12 days to finish? Okay, let's see, 70 minus 12 times 5, 10. So then I would have 10 days. I could give myself 12 days for each book. 12 days for each book, and then this one in 10 days. Because this one is like, it's small. It's the new book though, guys. I'm so excited to read it. I really wanted to skip to it, but I literally can't. Like, I can't. Because it happens after the second series. Like, the first page, I already read, like, the first chapter. Not, like, this was before I got the book. I read the first chapter. Chapter 1, I get flushed. It starts with, look, I didn't want to be a high school senior. I was hoping my dad could write me a note. Dear whoever, please excuse Percy Jackson from school forever and just give him the diploma. Thanks, Poseidon. Like, the fact that the very first book starts with, look, I didn't want to be a half-blood. If you think you might be one, my best advice is close this book, believe whatever lie your mom or dad told you about your birth, and continue to lead a normal life. Like, And then this one starts with, look, I didn't want to be a high school senior. And, like, him being like, I wish my dad, oh God, would write me a letter being like, hey, just give my son the diploma. Just give it to him. He doesn't have to do any work. Like, that's crazy. It makes me so happy. Here, I'll read the chapter titles to y'all. We finally get Percy's chapter titles back, and I'm so excited. Yeah, I got this signed copy. I hate hardbacks, but in order to get the signed copy, I had to get a hardback, and I wanted the signed copy more than I wanted the paperback, so whatever. Yeah, I hate hardbacks, so they feel like it's so hard for me to read hardbacks. I don't even know why. Okay, this one has 35 chapters. Quite a bit of chapters. Chapter 1, I get flushed. Don't know what the hell that means, but Percy gets flushed. Okay? Hi! How are you? I'm reading the chapter titles for the new Percy Jackson book. Yeah, chapter 1, I get flushed. Chapter 2, my dad helps out. No actual helping occurs, obviously, because his dad is a god. We complain about quests and decorative gourds. I'm good, you? I'm doing pretty good. I stopped reading the scary stories because I literally could not speak. Like, it just, like, my brain stopped working. And now here I am reading chapter titles, like, or trying to read chapter titles. But, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Other than school. School sucks, but you know what? I'm passing, so oh well. And I'm a senior next year, guys. I'm a senior next year. Anyway, how's your day been? I hope it's been good. Are you at school? Wait a second. Oh, we complain about quests and decorative gourds. Number 4, I take a hippo for smoothies. I'm really excited to read that one. Number 5, everybody hates Ganymede because he's so pretty. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Ganymede. Number 6, because licorice. Maybe. Okay, what class are you in? Are you in math? Because if you are, then you need to focus, because I know not a lot of people understand math. So unless you understand math and you already did your assignment, you need to do your assignment. Just keep me in your headphones. I'll just keep talking. Just keep me in your headphones. It'll chill. Not English. Oh, what are y'all doing? Are y'all reading anything? Because in my English class, we're reading The Crucible. Yeah, we're reading The Crucible right now. I love The Crucible. It's so cool. I don't even know what it is. It's just, I love it. It's because it's the witch trials. And I love the witch trials. They're so interesting. Because, like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Yeah, reading, I don't even know. Dude. Well, you need to figure it out, because you need to do your schoolwork. Listen, as much as I support dropping out of school, I don't. Like, obviously, I would love to drop out of school. Like, if I could get my high school diploma after dropping out of school, I so would. But I can't. And neither can you. And you also can't get a degree if you drop out of college. So. Do school, kids. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get my friend to send it. Okay. As long as you do it, though. You have to do it. You have to do your schoolwork. You have to promise me. You have to pinky promise. I take pinky promises very seriously. The pinky promise. And you gotta kiss that. You gotta... I pinky promise. Okay, good. Now, if you break that pinky promise... Ooh... You know? That's how I feel about people breaking pinky promises. Yeah. Anyway, back to reading the chapter titles. What chapter was I on? Oh, 6, because licorice. Number 7, big shocker, I offended a goddess. Not a big shocker at all. Number 8, I want my mommy. Listen, everyone wants Sally Jackson. Like, she's such like, oh, Sally Jackson. You know? Number 9, the chickens draw first blood. Number 10, my singing makes things worse and everyone is totally shocked. Actually, fun fact, in the second series, he's talking, like, they're all singing, and he's like, if I sing, it'll probably cause an avalanche. And then he says that in the musical, too. Whenever they're singing the campfire song, and Luke's like, Percy, like, it's your turn, like, you sing about your godly parent. He's like, if I sing, it'll probably cause an avalanche. Okay. And then everyone's like, what? And then, like, he sang about his mom, and then everyone was like, oh, you're doing that wrong. You're doing that wrong. But yeah. Number 11, we win 0 prize tickets. Number 12, and again, that person, I don't know how to pronounce the name, gets me a refill. Number 13, we look for dead stuff at the farmer's market. Number 14, Iris gives me a stick. We love Iris. Woohoo! Rainbow Goddess. Number 15, Yonkers. Or Yonkers. Yonkers 3. That's what it's called. 16. Grover busts out the sneak songs. Anyway. Number 17. I meet the man bun of doom. Number 18. Annabeth conquers all with herbal tea. Number 19. I taste the rainbow. It's pretty nasty. Number 20. Iris takes Venmo. We love Iris. Again. Number 21, I offer relationship advice. No, seriously, why are you laughing? It's a long chapter. Number 22, I get a cupcake and a surprise. Number 23, that person, again, that I don't know how to pronounce their name, explodes all the beverages. Number 24, I brush my teeth in the most heroic way possible. In the most heroic way possible is in parentheses. Number 15, I meet the goblet maker, or the goblet ganker. Number 20, that's 25. Jesus Christ. Number 26, I negotiate the terms of my disintegration. Number 27, my dying words are super embarrassing. Number 28, it starts raining toys. Number 29, I teeter on the precipice? I don't even know how you pronounce that. Of Mount Brunch. Number 30, I infiltrate the lair of the lightning god. 3,000. 31, I face a dangerous predator who is possibly my future and mother-in-law. Number 32, Grover eats my leftovers. 33, one more Jolly Rancher for old time's sake. 34, I write the worst letter ever. Delete. 35, pretty much the best goodnight kiss ever. And then bonus material. I'm so excited to read chapter 35, but it's like literally the last chapter. Wait. Is there another one coming out? Wait, when does this come out? It's already out? The Sun and the Star, a Nico D'Angelo adventure. Is this the Solangelo book? Is that the Solangelo book? Oh my god. I didn't know that it was out. Oh, wait, I didn't know that it was out. What's this? Wait. I didn't see this. Wait. Okay, wait, I have to read this. From Apollo, Greek god of the sun. Admissions Department of New Rome University. Heed my glorious words of praise for Percy Jackson. Throughout the centuries, I've come to know many a brave and noble soul. But few are as accomplished as Percy Jackson. At least one of those, or at least of those who you have yet to meet who have yet to meet a tragic end. Not only has this young demigod assisted me with saving the mortal world multiple times, but he has done so while overcoming many of life's greatest challenges, such as being born of Poseidon's loins. For instance, when the mad Titan Kronos unleashed his army against Olympus, it was Percy Jackson and his allies who assisted the Pantheon as we turned the tide of the battle. Also, while the primordial, all-powerful Gaia, I don't even know how the fuck you say that, attempted to destroy the world for some reason I cannot recall, Percy and his friends once again won the day by carrying forth the brilliant winning strategy I'd conceived. You did not conceive that, dude. Not only did Percy's heroic feats prevent the utter inhabilitation of your august institution, as well as your very lives and the lives of all those you hold dear, but I'm told they also provide a perfectly reasonable explanation for his subpar academic performance. Yeah, because he doesn't have a very good academic performance, and he's been kicked out of multiple schools, so... The truth, I see much of myself in young Percy. Not physically, of course. Needless to say, I'm much taller and I have better hair. And unlike him, I possess a perfectly symmetrical face, regardless of what Artemis may tell you. Don't listen to her. All the time in the woods has resulted in moss growing over her eyes. What were we talking about? Oh yes, please don't blame Percy Jackson for his average physique. Mortal children tend to be quite squishy and vulnerable. Quite frankly, it sounds like my personal nightmare. Ah well, truly no concern of mine. Anyway, gotta run. Zeus apparently wants to speak with me about something of critical importance. I'm sure it's nothing serious. I hope this letter sheds light on my on my innate greatness. Toodles, my magnificent Apollo. This takes place. Hi. Sorry. I was reading that. This letter takes place before the trials of Apollo. Because he's going to speak to Zeus, and then Zeus turns him mortal. And then this was after he was talking about, like, all this stuff. I don't know about if it's just me or is the stream. I don't know, bro. It could be. I don't know. But did you see the fan art I made? The one that you put in my Discord? I think so, yes. Yes, I did. The one of me and Piggy getting married and Abby Pie marrying us. Yes, I love it. Thank you. Wait, okay. From Delphin, the Greek god of dolphin. There's a Greek god of dolphins? I guess I didn't dive very deep into the minor gods. Anyway, to whom it may concern, you have to excuse any spelling errors. I'm dictating this letter. As the god of dolphins, I have very limited experience interacting with landwalkers. That's what I'm gonna call people now. Landwalkers. I don't fully understand them, nor do I necessarily care to. But I can't pass up the opportunity to say something nice about Percy Jackson for the sake of this recommendation letter. Really, I can't. He's my boss's kid. What am I supposed to do? All this is to say, Percy Jackson seems like a pretty good guy for a human. I mean, he's courageous, friendly, and doesn't smell that bad. He doesn't seem like the smartest kid in the world, but I guess that's what your school is for, right? I told him he could learn more down here among the dolphins because of our superior intellect, but it seems like he really wants to attend your institution. So please, you should let him in, for my sake. I really don't want Poseidon to be angry with me. From Delphine. And then a recommendation letter from the Greek god of crafts, cheese, and beekeeping. I want to meet this dude. Anyway, I don't know Percy Jackson all that well, but when he asked me to provide a letter of recommendation, I really warmed up to him. The fact that, like, these two gods are like, I don't know him, but, like, he's a good guy, I guess. He saved the world a few times. Anyway. What can Oh, you see, I rarely receive visits from demigods these days. I'm not sure many of them even know that I exist. What can I say? Ever since that whole industrialization fad started, not a lot of people want to worship the god of cheese and bees anymore. It rhymes, oh my gosh. So it meant a lot that Percy would ask little old me for a recommendation letter. I was beyond flattered that even in these modern times, Perry, yeah, I read that wrong. Perry, he was glad that Perry asked him for a recommendation letter. In these modern times, Perry recognized the importance of my highly specialized, and if I do say so myself, critical position with the secondary pantheon of gods. I can't snooze it anymore, guys. I'm sorry. So there's an ad about to play. Pantheon of gods. But then I learned that he was going around asking nearly everybody for one of these letters. Even the freaking dolphin guy. Don't let this kid into your college. He's nothing more than a two-timing snake. Apropos of nothing. I've attached my contact information should the need arise for a guest lecture. I'm always willing to shape young minds with my expertise in phrenology. I can even offer my services at a discounted rate for a limited time. As my famous catchphrase goes, 'tis always cheddar to give than to breeceive. 'Tis always cheddar to give than to receive. But really, I could use the exposure. The bee market isn't looking too hot in the long run. I highly anticipate your response. Anyway, that's funny. I didn't even see that. I didn't see that, dude. That was in the very back of the book. Like, stuck on the back of the book. I guess I didn't bother to look. But, bro, if that's the new, like, if that's the Nico, or, like, the Sol Angelo book, The Sun and the Star, oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna buy it. I hate to, like, I'm just gonna buy it. Okay. I always read the last page before I start the book, so y'all are reading the last page with me. Ready? That means 2 more quests for the gods. That means 2 more books. Easy queasy. You mean peasy? No, I'm pretty sure it makes me queasy. But we'll make it alright. But we'll make it, right? I mean, even if your mom is on our side, I wouldn't press too hard on that point, but it's a good sign, and yes, we'll make it. Hey, Percy? Yeah? I hate to break it to you, but I think... Hey, Percy, I hate to break it to you, but I think I might love you. Aw, crud, I was afraid of that. I love you, too. Finish your homework. Good night. Good night, wise girl. As we always did, we rolled towards each other, breaking the iris message as we came together. But in the midst of the last flecks of light, I thought I could smell her presence and feel the warmth of her hug. Honestly, that was enough to make me believe anything was possible. Except homework. I fell asleep almost immediately, and for once, I had pleasant dreams. I love that! Wait! Stop! That's so cute! That's so cute, dude. Instagram Reels do not get that much. Dude, what the hell are you on? Sorry. Someone responded to my tweet about my YouTube short. And they're like, oh, Instagram Reels does that all the time. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. For Instagram Reels, you have to be, like, the prettiest person in existence, I feel like. Because, like, my Instagram Reels... Boy. You wanna know the views on my Instagram Reels? 76, 85, 59, 90, 91. Don't even start with me on, oh, Instagram Reels is the best place to post your TikToks. If you want to give you... Don't even start with me. Ugh. Anyway, guys, I'm so excited to read this book. Oh my gosh. I thought that there was a crap ton of Percevath in the second book. Or the second series. Oh, that's not what I expected whenever I opened TikTok. Anyway, dude, like, I thought that there was so much Percevath in the second series. But now this book... Oh, I'm so excited. I'm excited. Y'all can't tell I'm excited. Anyway. I'm so excited. Anyway, we're good. We're chilling. We're chilling, guys. We're chilling. We're vibing and we're chill. I don't know why I'm putting my hands up as if I did something wrong. But I am. Okay. Anyway, I think it's in here, but I'm not sure. GLAMOROUX. Bro, I don't even know where my other book is. I don't think I put it back on the shelf. Wait. No? I didn't. Not in the suitcase, I know that. Oh, it's in this pocket. I forgot. I'm so smart, guys. I'm so smart. Yeah. Fifth book of the series. Fifth book of the series. I love this book. They do the... I can't spoil it. I'm gonna spoil it. They do the underwater kiss in this book. And I love it. I love it. I love it. It is my favorite kiss that they ever have. It's my favorite. Probably until... Probably the best goodnight kiss ever. You know, probably until that. But... my second favorite kiss is the, kiss at Mount St. Helens. I think that's the mountain that it was on. But it was basically in this past book, the fourth book, where Percy's like, oh, I'll figure it, like, I'll save us, like, blah, blah, blah. You just have to go. And Annabeth's like, no, you're gonna get hurt. And Percy's like, I don't care. Like, oh, I need to save you. Like, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, and I thought that she was gonna punch, or, like, hit me or something. But she did something, like, something that I even less expected. She kissed me. And then she says, okay, be safe, seaweed brain, and then she runs off. I was like, oh. Whenever I first read that, I was just, like, flabbergasted, like, actually flabbergasted, like, a whole, like, ah. What? Also, don't ask me why I'm twirling my hair, because I don't know. I really don't. Guys, what are y'all's favorite kind of Skittles? That's something else that I could do this month, is ranking y'all's favorite Halloween candy. Wait. Hold up. Let me write that down. Ranking Halloween candy. Ranking Halloween costumes. Anyway, yeah, would y'all be interested in stuff like that? Like, okay, this is what I have on my list for this month. Hold on, I need to take some things off of here. Hold up. Okay, wait, almost done. Okay. So, gaming-wise, Phasmophobia and Roblox horror games, because those are the only horror things that I have. And then just chatting. There's reading horror stories, which I kind of did today. I want to look up more, like, in depth and find actual horror stories. Watch BuzzFeed Unsolved. Bake a spooky cake or cookies or, like, a cupcake or something. Decorate my room. Do Halloween makeup. I'm gonna do that, like, twice, I think. Maybe one more. I don't know. But, write a horror story. Rank Halloween candy. Rank Halloween costumes. And then, read y'all's, paranormal Mall experiences. Because I think that would be fun. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I think that I think this month is going to be a lot of fun. I'm just trying to, like, ease my way into it. Because I haven't streamed every single day in such a long time. Okay. It's going to be a little difficult for me at first, but I'll get it eventually. Yeah, Phasmophobia, Roblox horror games, reading horror stories, watching BuzzFeed Unsolved, baking cake, or, like, cookies or a cupcake or something. Decorating my room, Halloween makeup, writing a horror story, ranking Halloween candy, ranking Halloween costumes, and reading y'all's paranormal experiences. My Twitch was opening, so I didn't hear what you said about my second fan art. Oh, I love it. I think it's hilarious. I literally just, you know? I adore it. Love it. Yeah, sorry, I didn't respond. I was really, like, going whenever I ended stream last night. And if you were not here last night, when I ended stream, I had to end so abruptly because it was storming outside. And I heard the tornado sirens. And it's because there was 70-mile-per-hour winds with ping pong ball sized hail. And stuff was flying everywhere. Like, I told my mom that, like, the sirens were going off, and, like, as soon as I walked out of my room to tell her, they'll be like, okay, I'm sorry, dude. It's not lagging on my end, so I think that might just be you. Like, it says that I'm good on my end. But, anyway. Basically, like, I walked out of my room to tell my mom that the sirens are going off, and then all the lights started flickering. Like, immediately. And then I got my brother and my stepmom, and we ran to the bathroom. We were sitting in the bathroom for, like, 15 minutes. And whenever me and my mom walked out of the bathroom, we both half expected the windows of our house to be, like, some of them to be shattered. Because that's how bad the storm was. Like, the winds and everything flying around and the hail, and it was crazy. Like, and I was telling her, I was like, it would have been a hell of a good clip that would have gotten me famous. Like, just, if some of them just, like, flew through my window. Like, you cannot tell me I would not have blown up on Twitch. You could not tell me that I wouldn't have. Because I would have. And you know that. And I know that. And I was like, that would have been a hell of a good clip. She was like, yeah, it would have been a hell of a good clip and a hell of a lot of money. I was like, well, I mean, if I got famous from the hell of a good clip, then it wouldn't be that much money. She was like, sure. I was like, girl, I'm kidding. Obviously, I don't want anything to fly through my window. Obviously, but no. I thought that it was funny, though. Like, I ended stream so abruptly. I actually clipped it last night because I wanted to show my brother. Hold up. Hold on. Take your broke ass home. GLAMOROUS. Okay, wait. I'll make that big, and then make it loud. Oh, wait. I gotta. Wait, hold up. I gotta fix this. Okay, wait. Almost there. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. There's me. Anyway, I'm going to. I can't pause the music. Okay, wait.
Frankie.
Bro, that fucking alarm today.
I didn't get that. It only was for the Americans.
I threw my headphones off because I thought that I heard the siren. I think there might be a tornado siren going off right now.
Oh.
And then I heard it for
okay,
sure.
Guys, I gotta go.
Yeah, I said, okay, guys, I gotta go. And, oh. And then, like, it, you know how it is. You know how it is. I thought that was kind of funny. And I was like, guys, I gotta go. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Peace out. Like, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know. I thought that was kind of goofy. But it was the fact that I had to end so abruptly. Like, I felt bad, low-key, because I wanted to keep streaming. But, like, I had to end. You know? Like, I just had to. Hold up. I'm gonna put my hair in a ponytail. Dude, I haven't done a low pony in so long. I used to do a low pony every single day. Like, every day, without fail. It was crazy. Cuckoo banana boats. You know, if you know what I mean, then you know what I mean. Anyway, speaking of ending, I'm gonna go, because I just am. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. I will see you guys tomorrow for, let's see, what do I want to do tomorrow? I could probably do Roblox horror again tomorrow and try to see if it works better this time. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do Roblox horror tomorrow. So I will see you guys tomorrow for Roblox horror. Peace out.